The thing is that I think Conte sabotaged us, man. And I'm so pissed at the board because you could kind of see it coming. When you don't perform in a North London derby, there is a problem because even shitter Spurs teams at least managed to kind of raise the energy, bring the game in a North London derby. And tonight, I can't believe that was the opportunity to get into the last 8 of the Champions League. We huffed and puffed. That felt like a game against Bournemouth. There was no energy. There was no enthusiasm. I think we had, 1 or 2 chances on goal. It was poor, poor, poor. And, I put out something earlier and I said, Conte needed to go for broke. He needed to bring all the guns out to show us that we had nothing to lose. There's no point playing safe in the second leg when you're 1-0 down. That's just dumb. But Conte went with his usual stupid 5 at the back system, and we limped. We didn't even try. So for me, I'm not angry at the players, but I'm angry at the board. I'm angry at Conte, and I agree with my brother here. Conte needs to go. If Conte is in charge of Spurs at the weekend, then I renounce my membership. I'm going to rip up my shirt. I would have nothing
I'm gonna
to
have
do
to
with this club
that you said on Never
anymore.
a Failure. You said the League Cup and the FA Cup are not bothersome trophies for your club at this current time or moment. You wanted just Premier League, Champions League. Things have changed. Right now, are you currently sitting there thinking it's the same thing or thinking League and FA Cup sound just a little bit juicy right now? Because you've got blood on your hands, my guy.
No, I hear what you're saying, and I know where you're. It's easy to say that in it after what happened tonight. The truth of the matter is that's my stance, and that's my truth. I don't believe in the Carabao Cup, and I don't believe in the FA Cup, and I'll tell you why. I think first and foremost, things have moved on. Whether you like it or not, football's about money, and FA Cup and Carabao Cup ain't bringing the sort of money that the game wants and the game needs. And for me, part of the reason why I got beef with those trophies is because people like Dan and his bedrins actually said they would rather win a Carabao or an FA Cup because it's a trophy at the expense of our football, at the expense of riding high, always being a regular top 4 to where we are now. And then people are getting mad and now people are suggesting that we should go and protest. None of that crap. The truth of the matter is George is 100% right and Sav is right. Tottenham have reached the limit. Tottenham is the only club that is trying to use a business model to fund the team. And in the day and age that we're in now, the Premier League is the billionaires' playground. If you ain't ready to throw some dervs on your team, nothing of one. There's nothing you can do. So we need a billionaire, a Tom Boehly that can offer 400 grand a week for a player, 300 grand a week, spend 120 on one player, 200 on one player. That's what it means to be a top 6 side. You can't. How can Saka be on more money than Kane? What has he done? And he's on more money than Kane. So those are the levels. Yeah, those are the levels that we got to understand. And if we ain't ready to put our mouth where our money is, then we cannot go any further than where we are. I don't want to hear about protesting. What Tottenham need now is money, real investment. And if we're not ready to invest, don't bother with their managers. Go and get a Graham Potter. Go and get someone who can work with nothing and build and sort our academy. That's all I want, one or the other.